From the first bout to the last stand. This is for every fan who loves it. I am Dr. Love, and this is Aaron Love's Wrestling. Yeah! Turn the lights on, hear the crowd ignite. Heartbeat pounds on a Friday night. From the territory days to the modern age, every ring's a war, from every match to every stage. I grew up on legends, I learned to believe in heroes, villains, the blood, and you can see the love I have. It is all on my sleeve, from Dusty Rhodes to Bright Marquee. Wrestling is in my blood, there's no hate in me. Hear the roar when the music hits, goosebumps when the champion appears. Every style, every fight, every ring, one love for the business. I am here to bring the love and the passion in every review. Aaron Loves Wrestling. AEW, WENWA, New Japan, TNA. It doesn't matter about the brand, I love it all. Aaron Loves Wrestling. My heart is in the ring. No walls, no wars, just the passion for the business that I bring. Aaron Loves Wrestling. Say it for you. One world, one voice.
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Aaron Loves Wrestling Podcast, and I'm your host, Dr. Love himself, Aaron. I'm here to review TNA Impact. That's right, this past Thursday night's episode on the 19th was a really great show. I enjoyed it. I loved it. And one thing I really loved was the guitar case casket match. Trey Miguel has a new look to the TNA International title. So great showing for TNA Impact this past Thursday. But first, let's get in with our sponsors. Let's get yourself some Prince Nana Coffee. That's right. Prince Nana Coffee is a great tasting coffee. I love it, and I highly recommend it. The link is in the description below. I'm affiliated with Prince Nana Coffee, so please go get yourself some Prince Nana Coffee in the link below. Next, the man Ric Flair was once in TNA at one time, and he has his own energy drink. So it's Woo Energy. That's right. Get yourself some Woo Energy if you want some of that Ric Flair energy, the man energy, and use the promo code Dr. Love. That's DRLOVE, and you can get yourself some Woo Energy today. They got some great flavors. There's dragon fruit here. You got pineapple berry, lemon, and then my personal favorite, strawberry banana. So I highly recommend you get yourself some Prince Nana, get yourself some Woo Energy. Woo Energy. Use the promo code Dr. Love. That's DRLOVE. And get yourself 20% off your purchase. Highly recommend the variety case so you can try the different flavors. So again, get yourself some Woo Energy right now. And use the promo code Dr. Love. So let's get in this review here. Again, like I said, great card, not the layout I was wanting. There we go. Great card here. You got the TNA International title on the line. You had Tessa Blanchard go up against Jody Threat. Mike Santana come out for promo. You had a great tag team match with BDE and Rick Swan up against Center and Saint. And, of course, Elena Black came out to share her thoughts. First, we start off with a match that wasn't it's not on here, but it is Heather Bailey against Go one-on-one against Indy Hartwell. Indy Hartwell came up with the victory. She picked up the victory here and defeated Heather by elegance and elegance for the pinfall. Ash by elegance. She challenged Mickie James to come out next week for a one-on-one face-off, face-to-face. So we'll see. And then later on, she answered. Supposedly she will be back next week. The legendary, the TNA Hall of Famer, Mickie James will be back next week on Impact to face Ash by Elegance. You also had Steve Macklin backstage trying to get into the arena. Of course, he was stopped by security. This was a pretty good backstage video segment. And I'm really glad Steve Macklin is staying with TNA because I really loved him in TNA. There's some speculation where he'd go, if he'd go WWE or go jump ship to AEW where his wife is at. But that is not the case. He is remaining with TNA, the TNA soldier that he is. And I'm really hoping, I talked about this the other day, really hoping that Deonna Purrazzo does leave AEW, signed with TNA, because Tony Khan is not doing anything with her over there. It would be great to see her back in TNA. The Knockouts division could definitely use her again, and she'll be back there with her husband. I think it'll be a great fit for her, and she could be one of the faces of the Knockouts division. So really hope Deonna Purrazzo can get out of her contract and return to TNA Impact. Right now she's the current Ring of Honor Women's Pure Champion, but she has hardly ever defended the title, and she's voiced her frustrations with that. So I'm hoping to see her back in TNA. But yeah, Steve Macklin, I'm glad he's remaining in TNA. He wanted to get into the arena. Did not happen. But he's waiting for a phone call to get in the arena and voice his frustrations and then calling out Mike Santana for the TNA World title. Speaking of Mike Santana, he comes out. He talks to Leon Slater. He starts telling him that he had it. He teamed with Slater because he knew he'd be a man of his word and have his back, and they'd be a good team. But Mike Santana wasn't, so Steve Macklin attacked him at TNA No Surrender. He left him in the dust and started attacking Steve Macklin outside the arena. So he left Leon Slater 1-on-1. But then out came Moose to help Slater, and Leon Slater helped pick up the victory against Nick Nemeth and Eddie Edwards at No Surrender. So Mike Santana just kind of extending his apology, leaving him behind and everything. And then later you get the Nemeths. Ryan and Nick Nemeth come out. They share their opinions about the champions, Leon Slater and Mike Santana. And then you had Leon Slater challenge the Nemeths, him and Mike Santana in a tag team match. They were about to do it right then and there, but then here comes Dario Ray in the suit. Said, "Nah, this ain't happening on my show. This is my show. I'm in charge, but it will happen next week if she can squeeze him in." So she told him to get out of the ring. That this is her show, and then later on in the show, we did have it made official by the suit Dario Ray. Mike Santana and Leon Slater will be in a tag team match against one another against the Nemeth brothers, Ryan and Nick Nemeth. And then you have a backstage promo segment with the system, and they kind of give Moose a warning. Coming up, you have the TNA Rebellion on April 11th, and they're starting their ticket sales on the 25th, so get your tickets while you can. We go into backstage. Dario racing on the phone and it interrupts Frankie Kazarian, and he wanted to be on commentary when the tag team match of Leon Slater and Mike Santana up against the Nemeth brothers. And she agreed, and it's going to happen. He's going to be on commentary. And then you have the TNA International title, which I want to highlight here because, like I said, I really love the green strap. The green strap looked really well. It really looks great with Trey Miguel. So I'm wondering if this is going to be a new trend, a new thing they're going to do with the TNA International title. Is it going to change colors with the wrestler who holds it? If so, that'd be pretty cool. And because I really love the green strap here, I would like for this to keep the green strap permanently because it just looked really good. I like the blue one, but I really love this green one. So nice touch here for the TNA International Championship. And as you can see, Trey Miguel holding that title proudly. But him and Stacks had a fantastic one-on-one match. This was my match of the night, even though I loved the casket match. But Trey Miguel, Trey Miguel and Stacks had a really great tag team match. Trey Miguel's lightning spiral finishing move is awesome. I love it. And he hit that on Stacks to retain his TNA International Championship. So, You got Ariana Grace as the TNA Knockouts champion, but Stacks couldn't get it done and become the TNA National Champion again. So we'll see what's next for Stacks. Is he going to go back to the WWE and try to compete for some titles there in NXT, or continue to try on TNA Impact, maybe the X Division Championship next, or the World Title next? So I really, again, enjoyed this match. This match was a phenomenal match, 4.5 out of 5 for me. This was great. Uh, again, solid matchup with these between these two. Next, you had the injury report. Like I said, I really love this part of the show because it brings that sport feel to the show. They start sharing all the injuries and their time frames and stuff. BDE dealing with a neck injury due to the pile driver from Eric Young and no surrender. Jeff Hardy is banged up for the recent accident. He's going to be out for a little while. Elijah's surgically repaired shoulder. It still isn't 100%, but he's cleared for the guitar case casket match. So next, you had Eric Young backstage, and he talks about the second phase of the cleanse is to save the TNA X Division title from Leon Slater. He's backstage with Leon Slater, and he's talking about cleansing the X Division, TNA X Division. They're going to win the title and cleanse the division. So I like this little deal with Eric Young. I wonder if it's going to lead to a faction and him getting some other wrestlers from the outside showing up. So we'll see with that one. After that, you have Tessa Blanchard go up against Jody Threat, which was a really good one-on-one match. Jody Threat came up with the victory. She picked up the win here over Tessa Blanchard. You had Moore and Victoria try to get involved on the outside, but it was to no avail. And you had Jody Threat won and defeated Tessa Blanchard. And Jody Threat, she's going to be really good for the women's knockouts title. And not only that, Tessa Blanchard, really hope she gets her push and she becomes the TNA knockouts champion again. Really like Tessa Blanchard. She's really good. And she has, again, daughter of Tully Blanchard, so that legacy continues. So Tessa Blanchard, hopefully she can be in that TNA Knockouts Women's Championship soon. Next, you have the BDE and Rick Swan going up against Sinner and Saint tag team match. Sinner and Saint, really good tag team, and this is one thing I really want TNA to work on is the tag team division, because right now mainly what you got, you got the System, you got the Hardys, you got the Righteous, Ordered 4 with some of them guys, and then here's Sinner and Saint. So I want them to continue to even look on the outside to see who they can bring in for more tag teams in TNA to really have a solid tag team division. They got a solid knockouts division and solid men's division, but they really need to work on the knockouts tag team division and the men's tag team division. I would even say they could get rid of the knockouts tag team titles since the division ain't really there and bring in another women's singles title, and that will free up a lot of these women to go solo and won't be held up with all these tag teams. Now, if they continue to build the women's tag team division, they got a couple teams, but not many. So I would say really work on the tag team division in TNA, because tag team division really needs some work. But this was a really great match here. Sinner and Saint defeated BDE and Rick Swan again with a great total elimination finisher, and they got the pinfall over BDE and Rick Swan. Love this match. Great tag team match. So it was really good. We go backstage to Mance Warner and Steph DeLander. They're getting cutting a little promo, and they're talking about attacking AJ Francis. Well, they met where he was at. They went barged into his hotel room or wherever he was at. Steph told the two ladies there that AJ was with to get out because Apparently, AJ was on a double date night. And then all of a sudden, Mance and AJ started attacking each other, going at it. Then they get separated by the security that showed up out of nowhere. So that was that. So we're going to get AJ Francis and Mance Warner next week. So that's going to be great. The Hardys are ready for the system, and the Righteous stand side by side with the Hardys. The Righteous are ready to prove that they are legit to the Hardys. So we'll see if the Righteous are legit and loyal to the Hardys. Excuse me. After that, you had Elena Black come out. She has a really good promo. And I really love Elena Black. I love that she is back in professional wrestling. I really love that she is in TNA. This is really good for her. And it was the Knockouts division needed that star power with her. So I'm glad that she got added. And then you had Elena Mara Sade. She comes out and she starts her and Elena Black start having exchange of words, and they start talking and have a good promo. Really love this promo segment. So this is gonna be a good feud between Morrissey and Elena Black. So I'm excited for it. Next week on Impact, they announced before the main event, you got Mike Santana, Leonard Slater in a tag team action up against the Nemesis with Frankie Kazarian on commentary. Daniel Luna returns. She is back from those visas issues that Leon Slater also had. Daniel Luna's back. She's going up against Lee, as I mentioned earlier. AJ Francis and Mance Warner, official. Ash by Elegance and Mickey James are face to face, not a match. And then you also have Jada Stone and going up against Tasha Steeles. And we get, again, the Hardys and the Righteous going up against the System. 8-man tag team match. See, this tag team division needs to work. More tag teams. We're getting this again with the Hardys and the Righteous. Hardys and the Righteous going up against the System. So we're getting this again. So we'll see how this goes. And then we'll hear from Steve Macklin. He has been confirmed to be in the arena to share his thoughts and frustrations. And then we get to the main event. I really love this match. It was a really fun match with Elijah and Mustafa Ali in a guitar case casket match. Really good spots here. The Order 4 tried to get involved, but did not happen. And so Elijah get involved, but it did not work out. Sorry, it did happen, but did not work out for them. Elijah fought him off, and I really thought he was going to get some help out there, but I guess he was going solo. He was going solo act, but it still worked out for him. He came up with the win. Picked up the win here and put Mustafa Ali in that casket. Choke slammed it through a door. There's a door over the casket. And he picks him up and choke slams him in the casket, through the door in the casket, throws the door out of the way, and then shuts the casket and gets on top and celebrates. And that's how we end the show. Elijah defeated Mustafa Ali. And I really love Elijah, and I really hope he gets his title push because he really has earned it, and he deserves it because he has been overlooked for far too long. He was at WWE for many years and never really got a solid push. I mean, he's had some great moments. He had one with Cena. He's had some with other legends, also with The Undertaker, but not a solid push, which is very disappointing because I really love Elijah. He was Elias in WWE, but now he's Elijah, and I love the new name and everything. The Prophet type gimmick and all. I love it. So I'm really hoping TNA invests and he will be a TNA World Champion later this year. So again, really good show with TNA. If you missed it, go on the TNA Plus app. $9.99 a month. Not bad price for watching TNA every week and the pay-per-views. And not only that, getting access to the library of TNA. So if you missed the WWE Network, we'll get the TNA Plus app, and you got the same thing with the TNA Plus. So again, loved this showing here. Really good showing. Really good show by TNA. The ratings, they have been going up. The ratings for TNA have been going up. the past few weeks. They started out from the AMC debut on January 15th. It was 173,000, I believe it was. Then it went down to 171. Then it went up to 201. And then it went up to 254. Oh, no, 241 and then 254. So their ratings are going up. Now I'm waiting to see the ratings after this last week's show, especially what we got on the show, that we got what we got coming next week. So TNA is on the rise, and they're getting more viewership. I'm hoping they get that 300,000 mark. And then NXT. If you missed NXT the past Tuesday, go look at NXT. Did a review on it on Unfiltered Wrestling episode. Go watch that with my brothers from the Sports Jedi Network, Kevin and Chris. We kind of talked about NXT and how it's been it's NXT and TNA and even NWA. I did my NWA review. Go look at that. They have been some solid shows these past few weeks, and some great wrestling, and some fresh faces, and some the future the wrestlers getting pushed. Sorry. NXT this past Tuesday night had 744,000. Shiloh Hill said he posted that if they get to 1 million, he'll wrestle in boots again. So these other shows, they're getting more viewerships and ratings, and I think it's honestly due to the stale booking of Triple H and Tony Khan as of late. We're getting the same old. We're getting some repetitive matches. We're getting some part-timers getting a title in the title picture, and it's just wrestling fans. They're done with it. They're fed up with it. So you've seen some of the ratings drop with Raw and SmackDown as of late, and they're going towards TNA and AEW, and I don't know about the NWA, hopefully. So if you're not watching NWA, I probably recommend it, but they're going to TNA. TNA again. We'll see what this past week's ratings are. I'm betting that it's going up again. And if so, watch out AEW, because they're going to be hot on your tails if they get that 300,000 rating mark. And I'm not a big deal about the ratings and the measuring stick or who is better or whatnot. I do love AEW as well. They got some good matches and some wrestlers I'm fans of on there. But I mean, TNA, they're on the rise, brother, and they're doing something right, because their ratings keep going up and up and up. So that's the beauty of it, and I love it. So again, keep watching TNA. Go watch this past replay and the other replays on the TNA Plus app. $9.99 a month, not a bad price for what you get. $9.99 a month for what you get, it is a deal. It's a steal. So, and you can watch the weekly shows without the commercials. If it is a live show, you'll get to watch the match in between commercial breaks that are on AMC. If it's not a live match, you'll get some kind of TNA replay of an old school match that you get to watch while the commercial is going on. So either way, it's a win-win. So you're not getting those commercials. You're getting some wrestling while you're watching the TNA Impact. So again, highly recommend watching TNA every week. Go check them out. TNA Plus app. If you want to watch an AMC, go watch on there as well. So again, love it. This is my TNA review. Thank you for watching. Tune in next week for another one, and for next week's show. I appreciate all y'all. Love all y'all. Just remember, love professional wrestling, everybody. Have a good one.
From the first bout to the last stand, this is for every fan who loves it. I am Dr. Love, and this is Aaron Love's Wrestling. Yeah! Turn the lights on, hear the crowd ignite. Heartbeat pounds on a Friday night. From the territory days to the modern age, every ring's a war, from every match to every stage. I grew up on legends, I learned to believe in heroes, villains, the blood, and you can see the love I have. It is all on my sleeve, from Dusty Rhodes to Bright Marquee. Wrestling is in my blood, there's no hate in me. Hear the roar when the music hits, goosebumps when the champion appears. Every style, every fight, every ring, one love for the business. I am here to bring the love and the passion in every review. Aaron Love's Wrestling. AEW. heroes of us all in red, white, blue. And man doesn't stay down, he is always fighting for redemption. Mox bleeds for the business, bringing out the passion in us all. Okada is the rainmaker, the money rains down with every title reign. Cena's never giving up the fight. Fear strikes in the heart of man when Undertaker appears. Sting is the vigilante that every villain fears. Legends will always be remembered, they never retire in our hearts. They will live on forever. From Flair to Michaels, from Hogan to Cena, from Omega's rise to acknowledging Reigns. Different paths but the same damn ring, same damn love for professional wrestling. Say it loud, I love wrestling. Say it proud, I love wrestling. No hate, no tribalism. Just love for the business until the end of time. No rewards on your chest. If you love this business, then you're the best. No keyboard warriors, no hate, no lies. Just respect when the warriors rise. From the curtain rise to the final pin, we all are chasing that moment when the bell rings. It's more than title belts, it's more than glory. It's our love for professional wrestling in every story. So pull your hearts up, it's all one love. Every fan's got a place, from every city to every nation. We're united by your love for professional wrestling. Aaron loves wrestling. Hear the crowd with every chant, every heartbeat, and with every tear. Aaron loves wrestling. This is our life. From the rise of a hero to the falling of wrestling. Never ends. From the opening bell to the final ring. Aaron loves wrestling. We all just love listening. The American Cowboy will always ride for this. Dr. Love will always share the love of professional wrestling. For every ring, every wrestler, and every fan. One word, one passion, one truth that I'm confessing.